Hello everyone and welcome to Cheeky Let's Plays Pokemon Shining Pearl Nuzlocke. That's right, it's the day we've all been waiting for about 6 months or so. Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond have finally come out, and I could not be more excited to get things started on them. Here we go. Oh, a faceless voice in the void. What better way to begin any Pokemon adventure? Oh, never mind. It's not a faceless voice in the void. It's old Mustache McGee, also known as Rowan. Rowan? Rowan? I wonder if they're gonna make me do that thing where I press the Pokeball. No, they didn't make me press the Pokeball. Okay, such an integral part of the original game. So already not really a faithful remake, if you ask me. Now here's what I'm feeling. Cheeky went to the Galar region, became champion. You know, I feel like his arc is done. However, Cheeki, she lost. And I think she needs a chance to redeem herself. She lost against Pokemon champion Lance, and although there's an even more difficult champion here in this region, Cynthia, I think she deserves a chance to prove herself. So we're following on with the adventures of Cheeki. It's her again. We're going to meet some new friends. Thankfully, although everyone else died, she did not. And I guess she's... Do I want to go like the basic model? Or do I want the like cool blonde hair? I feel like she would have had like this kind of bluish hair, right? I feel like that's accurate to who she was in the other one. My good friend, Clint. No. What should our friend's name be? I know we named, but this isn't a rival. I mean, they're our rival, but they're like not in the same way that Nasty was. Like this guy is all right with us, you know. So it's like I seem to remember that his name is Jimmy Neutron. Like you all remember that. Jimmy Neutro? No, we can do this. We can do this. Come on now. We don't need spaces. We don't need spaces in this game, not when Jimmy Neutron has a rocket ship. Booyah! It's Jimmy Neutron. Got a blast, he says. Boy, it feels like such a long time since a new Pokemon game. And this isn't even really a new Pokemon game. Because I guess normally we're used to having like a new game every year, whereas Pokemon Sword and Shield only had the DLC. I guess the last new Pokemon game was Pokemon Snap, which was earlier this year, but yeah, it wasn't really a Pokemon game. I like this little thing talking about the Red Gyarados because it's insinuating that this game is set during the same time period as Pokemon Gold and Silver. I'm looking gorgeous. Cheeky's going for a different look in this region. We got a switch. I feel like the latest game console would be a PlayStation 5, but maybe in the Pokemon universe, there's no such thing as Sony or Microsoft. Jimmy Neutron came calling to you a little while ago. What new crazy adventures and inventions has he gotten into, I wonder. Alright. I am going to disobey your recommendations, Mother Dearest. I know, right? I mean, we've been able to do that for a while. Like, we have been able to do that for many, many years, so it seems strange that you're like, wow. Did you know, have you heard about this cool thing, the internet? Maybe Twin Leaf Town is like a really small town. I mean, it is, but like real out in the sticks, and they're like, boy God howdy, have you heard about this newfangled internet? While we're going through all the kind of like basic game setup stuff, I thought I might just give you a rundown of the rules that we're playing for this game. So we're actually not doing any crazy rules. You know, we're not doing the 6 Pokemon type challenge like we did for Heart Gold. We're not doing the survivalist challenge like we did for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Because this is the first time I've played this game, although it's not, obviously I played Pokemon Diamond and Pearl and Platinum many, many times before. Because this is the first time playing this game, I'm just going for the straight down the middle, bare bones basic hardcore Nuzlocke rules, which are still quite a lot. Still quite a lot of rules. You know, we're going fainting is death, we're going to catch the first Pokemon on each route, and only that one. We go in and, there's the Sinnoh Underground, which is a new area. There's now Pokemon that you can catch there, and I will explain later on what I plan to do with that, because if we just treated every single one of those as a brand new area, that would be like so many extra Pokemon that I think would make the game a little bit unfair. Game's looking nice. Game's looking, oh my god, my little distracted brain. I keep trying to explain the rules to you guys and getting distracted. Okay, so 1, Pokemon faint, you're done. 2, only can catch the first Pokemon you encounter in any route. Great. Or route. Whatever is the right pronunciation. Don't make fun of me in the comments. 3rd rule, no healing items in battle. No potions, no status effect healing things, no revives, none of that. Not even berries. Pokemon can hold a berry, can't use a berry. Make sense? Cool. 4th rule, we've got the battle style to set, so we don't get to switch Pokemon out between our fights. Oh my god, look at that water. That's gotta be like the prettiest water that's ever been in a Pokemon game, right? That's insane. Man, if they had to downgrade every other graphic in this game just so they could have that beautiful water, I guess that's okay. Also, Professor Rowan looks so dumb in his little chibi form. I'm not a big fan of the chibi avatars for all the characters, but like, he looks like a little old baby. He looks like a really old baby with like a trench coat on, which is a vibe. I would, I'd be lying if I didn't say that I'd love to kind of cultivate that image in my own life. As I was saying, the rules, there's one last rule, which is the level cap. So we are not allowed to go over the highest level of the gym leader's strongest Pokemon. So I think, because this game has the experience share where everyone gets experience all the time, just like in Pokemon Sword and Shield, the level cap may be another problem for us, but I think we'll just kind of get used to swapping Pokemon around a lot. And with that, here we go, we're right into it. We are picking our starter. And just like we did in the many times before, we're going to get ourselves a 6-sided die. 1 and 2 is going to be our pal Turtwig. 3 and 4 is going to be Chimchar. 5 and 6 is going to be Piplup. Here we go, baby. We are rolling the dice. Oh, that is a 5. That is the penguin Pokemon Piplup. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, what a great one. I mean, honestly, I think that the Sinnoh starters are like the 2nd strongest trio, I'm going to say. I think the Hoenn starters are the strongest trio. Maybe I should do like a trio ranking video or something. That could be fun. Or just a starters ranking video, something like that. But yeah, I reckon Hoenn starters are the strongest. Sinnoh are the 2nd strongest. Probably Kanto next, then Johto. Everything after that has been a bit mixed. As much as I love Generation 5, the starters are pretty weak. Oh my god, Lucas is gonna like blow off. He's gonna shit a brick right now when he finds out that we've been using this Pokemon. Yeah, you're right. Let's spend a little bit more time with our Pokemon before we have to worry about giving them back. We're gonna go on a real adventure with them and become best friends and never have to... Oh shit. Well, that wasn't long. Because, like, the thing that doesn't make sense to me about the Chibis, and I get that, like, in the older games, this was also the case, where, you're just little pixel figurines. You're all basically the same height or whatever. Same size. It just doesn't make sense in this 3D world where everything else is to scale. That, like, your mom is just, like, the same height as you. Which I guess is possible. You could just have a really short mom. But everyone is the same height as each other. Like, I'm meant to be a 10-year-old girl. And, like, I guess that makes sense. Like, that the TV would be that height, the fridge would be that height. But then my mom over here is, like, teeny tiny. Teeny, teeny tiny. Also, let's just have a quick check of this kitchen here. Apparently it's spotless and I can see my face on the floor. Which I absolutely can. Wow, that is pretty cool, actually. Nice. But like all we got in here, I mean, who knows what's in the fridge? Apparently Mum's favorite dessert. But we got like a bowl of mushrooms, a toaster, and a kettle, and one hot plate. That's all. And as usual, my mum has no bedroom. But at least she's no longer a shopaholic. We've moved to Sinnoh, and we've cured her of her shopping tendencies. Ooh, you see the effect that, like, there's an interesting kind of blur effect around the edges, which I don't mind, I quite like. But then also, like, look at when you run through the grass, you get, like, little leaves kicking up behind you, that's quite fun. Also, is it just me, or if they, like, lowered the encounter rate a whole bunch? It's like I'm running around. Oh, it's a bit awkward. Bit of a stop-start there. Bit like, ooh! And then the game's like, oh, that's right, we have to spawn a wild Pokemon. Look at the little happy dance Piplup's doing, though. A little happy little penguin dance. Look, Professor Rowan, again, look at these shiny-ass floors. Like, I mean, maybe everybody does their own kind of mopping and cleaning and stuff in this world, but my goodness, there must be, like, the most talented cleaners in, here in Sinnoh. Piplup's nickname? So I was thinking, you know, he's doing such a happy dance, so it could make sense to call him, like, Happy, after, like, Happy Feet. But then I was like, that's a bit, you know, that's a bit done. But that I still wanted to, like, make a reference to Happy Feet, so we'll call him Happy too. No. The director of Happy Feet, which not a lot of people may know, is the visionary director George Miller, well known for the Mad Max films. So I feel like I'm gonna, you know, be like, respect to George Miller, I love you as a filmmaker, please hire me, and I'm gonna call this Piplup Miller. I like to imagine that our best friend really is Jimmy Neutron from the popular movie and TV series Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. I like to think that he's kind of come and traveled to this world of Pokemon, you know, with some parallel universe, like, invention, like, around between, you know, maybe, like, Season 2 and Season 3 of Jimmy Neutron, so just, you know, that's where it fits in the canon. Kind of like how he did in the Timmy Jimmy Power Hour, where he had the crossover with Fairly Odd Parents. You know, real Nickelodeon heads know what I'm talking about. You know, I quite like the overworld of this game. You know, it's growing on me. I think, like, when I first saw the trailers for this game, I was a little bit disappointed because I was hoping for another kind of remake that was really gonna, you know, push the envelope a bit more. I feel like even though, like, I feel like the Pokemon Company and Game Freak have always been smart with how they've done the remakes by kind of using them as it's not just a remake, they would also do it to, like, further refine the mechanics of Pokemon. But it feels like this one is not really refining any mechanics, it's just more or less rehashing all of the mechanics that were present in Gen 4 and bringing over some, but not all, of the refined mechanics that we've gotten to by Gen 8. And same with the graphics, like, you know, you look at Pokemon X and Y, and then you look at Pokemon Alpha, Sapphire, Omega Ruby, and although they're part of the same generation, the overall kind of overworld graphics and stuff, it's still, like, slightly improved, like, it's slightly better and stuff. And I like that. I like that they're always kind of building with each game, even if it's a remake. But of course, that kind of changed. There's my beanie. That's what we're looking for. Nice. But yeah, it's kind of changed with this one where it feels like this is more of just, like, its own separate thing outside of the main series, which is just a bit odd. Bit of an odd way to do it, is all I'm thinking. But then I look at this and I'm like, maybe this is just how Pokemon games should look. Because it looks quite nice, you know? Sometimes you can have, like, a Link's Awakening, I mean, because Link's Awakening was really pretty, and a lot of people are kind of comparing this overall kind of graphic design to Link's Awakening. I think you can have games like that, which can still be a modern game, and it's just, like, a good art design is enough. Because when you think about, like, Pokemon Sword and Shield, where, sure, it was the closest we've ever come to, like, not photorealistic graphics in a Pokemon game, but at least, you know, everything's more or less the right size, you know, character, facial animations, yada yada yada, whatever. Like, still pretty basic. but so much of the overworld in that game is really ugly. Like, Pokemon Sword and Shield, although they have the best graphics, supposedly, of any Pokemon game, it's quite ugly. I think there's only like a handful of parts of that game where I'm like, ooh, as opposed to most of the time just being like, bleh. Especially the wild area. It's our first encounter. It's Route 201. Here we go, baby. What we got? What do we got? Come to Papa. Starly, come on. Hey, Starly. That's a good one. That's a good get. Everybody loves that Starly. Everybody loves that little fun little... I just love the color scheme of Starly more than anything else. We're just gonna have a team full of birds. Starly. Usually with a large flock, it is barely noticeable when alone. Its cries are very strident. I was gonna call it Little Dipper, but I just like Dipper. It makes me think of like the little birds that sit on your desk and like dip in the water over and over again. Do I know how to catch Pokemon? No, I don't. How could I have possibly called this Starly then? Shame that the game's not smart enough to figure that out. While Lucas is trying to teach us how to catch Pokemon, this could be a good chance to just talk about some changes that I'm making to the channel. Not big changes, I started recording these videos and editing them and uploading them during a lockdown period where, you know, I didn't really have a job, and I was just kind of inside all the time. So sticking to like a 3 videos a week schedule was relatively easy. However, now the lockdown's done, I've got a new job that I'm starting soon. It's just starting to get a bit much to consistently pull out like a, you know, 20 to 30 minute video 3 times a week. So I'm going to be moving to a twice weekly upload schedule. And I'm not quite sure about what days those are going to be. I'm not quite sure whether this episode actually is going to come out on the Saturday or the Sunday now. But I'm thinking, where before I was doing new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, we might move that to being Tuesdays and Fridays. And hopefully you guys won't go absolutely apeshit over this. So yeah, expect that change to take effect next week. So we'll probably have the second episode of this up on Jesus Christ. What am I doing? I'm talking too much. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna have the next episode up on Tuesday. Wowzers. First battle complete. No deaths. Woo, no deaths. Put it up on the no death counter. We got no deaths, 1 battle. Come on out. What's it gonna be? Oh my god, yes, it is a Shinx! Oh, please have Intimidate. Please have Intimidate. Please have Intimidate. Come on. Yes, it is Intimidate. Oh my god, that's so perfect. Its forelegs have a muscle-based system of generating electricity. Its body shines when it is in danger. Aww. Like a little light. It's a beacon. Already, first episode, and we've got 3 of the best Pokemon in the game. This Nuzlocke, I have a good feeling about we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Oh wow, we made it to Jubilife City! Yeah, I've only caught 2 Pokemon, I'm sorry. I'm only allowed to catch 2. See, you know, if this is just what Pokemon games look like, I'm not complaining. Just fine-tune the mechanics, you know? Maybe make the battles a little bit more dynamic, things like that. It doesn't need to look much nicer than this. Oh my god, look at this nerd! They had to just make the most geeky looking little kid possible. Oh my god. He is adorable though. Ooh, an old rod. Nice. Well, I mean, we can technically go grab another encounter on this route here then. Because we've got a fishing rod. I mean, it's just going to be a Magikarp. I mean, it's inevitable that we're going to get a Magikarp at some point in this game, right? So let's just accept it. And get a Magikarp. Hey. Why is this Magikarp so hard to catch? Are you kidding me? It's a fucking Magikarp. So impossible to find, and now it's impossible to catch as well. It is unable to swim against even slow-moving currents. It always splashes about for some reason. Presenting Carpe Diem, the great royal Carpe Diem. Ah, Jimmy Neutron, always at your chalkboard, figuring out your equations. Nice. What's that, hidden power? Oh, work up. That's a good move. Did you say TMs? Oh, they gave us a whole bunch. That's nice. Must be because TMs aren't reusable in this game, which is really dumb. I don't know why they changed that. Like, that's a really good modern change. And they're just like, nah, we don't need that anymore. I think that almost might be good for a first episode. Oh yeah, let's get our Pokéetch. Let's get our Pokéetch and we'll get our first Pokemon and then we'll call it a day. Let's find the clowns. Yes, asking the simplest Pokemon questions possible. So I think they showed that it sits in like the upper corner of the screen? Yeah. Alright. Let's keep it at the team. No, not the team. I've got that on the sidebar. It's nothing really that helpful. Let's count our steps. Everybody loves counting steps. There we go. It's a Budu. Badoo, badoo, badoo. It lives alongside clear ponds. It scatters pollen and induces harsh sneezing and runny noses. Paul Leonard. I hate that. Paul Leonard. No. I mean, think about it. Paul Leonard. How about just Paul? Polly! Hey! Polly! Yeah, we got it. We got it in the end. It's Polly! Alright, I think that's about gonna do it. Look at this beautiful afternoon sun in the game. I love that. Yeah, no, I think that's about gonna do it for this episode. That's the first episode of this new series. How exciting, and no deaths. Let's see if we can make it longer than 8 episodes this time. I have a good feeling that we will. I mean, look at this team already. We've got 5 Pokemon, bing bang boom. We've got a couple more encounters coming up. Thank you all for watching. I'm excited to play like a new game for once, and hopefully like that'll get some new viewers on board and stuff like that. Yeah, I love the idle animations of our little character there, of Cheeki, doing a little yawn. That's cute. And I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye!